8 says, and he said unto them, he know how that it is unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation, but Yahweh has shown me that I should not call any man common or unclean. Yeah, this is going back into Jake. Jake looking like a different one of the other outside tribes, yet he's an Israelite. This is going back into like things like that nature, or say for instance, just because he's in a Gentile state of mind, you want to diss the man, and say, okay, he don't get this, or you know what I'm saying, don't deal with him, when it doesn't always have to be like that. It's basically, or say for instance, he's a centurion, but he looks like a lighter version, a light skinned Jake, but yet we are all dark skinned, maybe, so when we're looking at him like he's off, like he's not one of us, so the Most High saying, don't be looking at Israel like that, because Israel's a speckled shade of bird. Like Israel's a different shade of brown, So basically, it's getting into that. Like, you can't be dissing a man when he's an Israelite too, He's just like you, but he's in a Gentile state of mind. So Cornelius at this time, he doesn't even know that he was an Israelite. Some brothers, he's in a Gentile state of mind. So some brothers, you may know, they might be Jake, but they just don't know that they're Jake. They're just different till they be waking up. So it says, therefore, and Cornelius was woken up to know that he was an Israelite. Therefore came I unto you without gainsaying. As soon as I was sent for, I asked therefore for what intent he have sent for me. And Cornelius said, 4 days ago I was fasting unto this hour, and at the 9th hour I prayed in my house, and behold, a man stood before me in a bright clothing. And he said, Cornelius, thy prayer is heard, and thy alms are had in remembrance in the sight of Yahweh. Send therefore to Joppa and call hither Simon, whose surname is Peter. He is lodged in the house of Simon, a tanner by the seaside, who when he cometh shall speak unto thee. Immediately therefore I sent to thee, and thou hast well done that thou art come. Now therefore are we all here present before Yahweh to hear all things that are commanded thee of Yahweh. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, of truth, I perceive that Yahweh is no respecter of persons. Yeah, because Peter was there. He's one of the apostles who was actually witnessed the what happened with Yahushua. Verse 35 it says, but in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. Yeah, and this is talking about through Israel. It's not talking about the whole world, because the book was actually given unto Israelites. We're given actually unto Israel, the Jews. This is the Jews' book. It says, verse 36, the word which Yahweh sent unto the children of Israel, preaching peace by Yahushua. He is the Lord of all. That word, I say, he know, which was published throughout all Judea, and began from Galilee, after baptism which John preached. How Yahweh anointed Yahushua of Nazareth with the Holy Ghost and with the power, who went about doing good and healing all that were